Hello everybody, this is the Shero. As one of the lead developers of Plants vs Zombies 2 Addendum, I will be the primary voice of development and update videos for the foreseeable future. Today, we'll go over what mutants are and their examples, some of our mini-games at release, what's causing delays, and finally the release date. To start with, we have our tough guy, Protein Bean. You remember him from the trailer, but you may have noticed he's become even more beefed out as with every duck he prepares with, he slams into the earth, causing zombies around him to fly up for a moment. Now that was just an example of one of our mutants. Mutants are variations of plants that'll pop up sometimes to help you get through a tough horde, with some very satisfying powers to open up creativity. There's a lot of them at release, and a lot more coming at later updates. We move on to our next menace, Bloodjurion. He's a much more aggressive iteration of Endurion that makes him tear down zombies in no time. In addition, when he starts taking damage himself, he begins to spew out juices that slow down zombies eating him, giving him more time to rip the zombies up. I know the name may be a little scary, and his splattering of red balls may be even scarier, but I promise you it's just his Endurion juices. And now here comes Frostburn Peak. I think his looks explain him pretty well. This abomination can shred hordes from the back and slow them on their front. I'll just let that play out here. To nobody's surprise, Zombos has gotten a hold of the mutation technology, and of his first subjects lies Tomb Razer, now known as Bone Razer. Let's see what he does. Protein Bean intercepts with bone zombies by pushing them far back before they begin resurrecting. Bone Razer's resurrecting bone army, alongside the other Egyptian threats, make a chaotic invasion to the tomb. There are a lot more mutant surprises at release, and even more in the coming updates, but we'll see more of them later. Now, let's examine some minigames. Starting with the classics, we have Basebreaker. What's different about it this time is that Dave has made the seed packets remain on the lawn permanently. This change allows for more strategy around placement and timing, rather than impulsivity and randomness causing frustration. It takes a little while to get used to, as we're all accustomed to the quickly vanishing packets, but it's a relief. We'll check how this Pirate's Basebreaker level plays out. We've also got our own original take on minigames such as Digging Dilemma, where you use the shovel to dig cursed goblets from the ground against your own interest to score points and win the level. Not to keep you too comforted, because we do have some chaotic minigames coming up ahead. Zombie Nimble, Zombie Quick returns against the already fast gameplay of Plants vs Zombies 2, and trust me, your wrist will hurt after a while. I'll let this play out at 100% normal speed. On the same nostalgia ride, we've got Seeing Stars returning in the tomb. But you won't only be painting stars, as we've got other plants to paint such as aloe in the recurring minigame Paint a Plant. Of course, there's always those minigames where you can just turn your brain off. Lastly, there's that one minigame that you always knew would be coming back, but you were scared of it returning. Lastly, let's address it. Where is Addendum all this time? I mean, it said in the Addendum teaser, summer of 2024, then November came by and we only got a trailer, and even that promised winter 2024, and here we are in summer. Addendum, as a project, formed in March 2023, We had no idea what we were doing to start with, and it took months to even finish the 10 levels of production on classic ancient Egypt. Yet simultaneously, the mod was being developed and contributed to by around 20 people. We felt ready to make a big mod. As we redefined our goals and what our limits were, a lot of issues hit us, namely the development of PvZ2 library hooking, or as conventionally called, hardcode editing. While hardcode editing opened a lot of doors for us, it also extended development time by months because of how undocumented, difficult and brand new it is, and only having one single person work on it in Addendum, that being WDH or Snowy. And trust me, this stuff takes time. Funnily enough, the first teaser was made before hardcode editing was even considered for Addendum, but we made the decision to use this door opening technology that allows the community and Addendum to advance. Without Snowy, the mod would have lacked a lot and would have been less fancy, and we wouldn't have had our boy. Another factor is that developers have fallen out of the project due to various reasons, burnout, real life issues and so on. This is just a passion project after all, with no monetary gain for anybody working on it. We all have education or jobs to look after. We never opened development recruitment forms throughout the 2 years of development, and we started with 20 and now we're down to 8 or so people, split across level making, artwork, animation, audio management, engineering, coding. That's a lot. We're currently just trying to make it over the finish line. After release, we're going to arm up for future updates and projects, and the team is going to at least double in size, as we'll be opening applications for many things, including level creation, gameplay artists, costume artists, creative branch artists, general coders, animators, because big things will come, and this time we want to come with full speed. Applications will be announced on this channel in a help wanted video. Now, when will Addendum actually release? The release date we have right now is October 4th. The release trailer will drop on release day, as well as an installation guide for Android. So, here we are. We've gone over Mutants and Minigames. I want to apologise for the lack of communication, and I aim to release more videos in the near future, and I want you all to acknowledge that all developers are hardworking and committed, and things will pick up even more once we expand our team. Thank you for your patience, and please ask all questions and say all your complaints in the comments. I look forward to reading and replying to them. Special thanks to the developers shown on screen, as they are truly the heart and soul of the mod. More credits are in the description.